Hi, guys. Welcome. Yay, humans. Good almost afternoon, everyone. Nice to see you all. Welcome. Hi, guys. Oh, yay, more floaty hearts. Love this. Hope you guys had a good weekend. Happy Easter Monday if you celebrate. This is a 30-minute flow class that I'm offering through Yoga Tree. And we're going to just get into some parts of the body that might be a little bit stiff if you've been working all morning and you're using this as a lunch break. Hi, guys. Hi, Doug. Hello. Nice to see you. So as always, just signing in early to give people a chance to sign in, and then we'll start. In the meantime, make sure to grab a blanket and or towel. If you've been practicing with me, I always recommend that, but today in particular, to give the knees a little bit of extra cushioning. Krista, Sally, all of you. If only it were time for wine already. I mean, it's going to be noon in like a couple minutes, so, you know, nobody can see you. So, just another couple minutes before we begin. And yes, it's going to be about 30 minutes. Chances are I'll probably go over, but you know, it is what it is. So yes, if you're just joining, grab a blanket and or towel for the knees. And we're going to do some work for the hips and the quadriceps to help counteract the forward kind of movement that we've been doing just in general in life. So I believe it is noon. So we're going to head to the mat. So yes, grab your mat, have a blanket and or towel, or any kind of padding for the knees, and let's get a little bit of gentle flow movement in. As always, feel free to modify and change things as we go, and make this practice what you need it to be. Hi, Kyle. Hi, guys. All right, so let's begin laying down. Setting your blanket off to the side for now, and or towel. And with the feet nice and wide on the floor, right away laying the body down, spread the arms out wide onto the floor. See how it feels to have the palms facing up. And as the eyes close, take a deep inhale through the nose and let the breath release out of the mouth. Take 2 more breaths like that. Deep inhale through the nose, fill the front body. Exhale out of the mouth. 1 more, breathing in. And let it go. And then start to breathe just through the nose. If you still need to exhale out of the mouth or breathe through the mouth to be comfortable, let that happen and feel the face relax, feel the body relax. Just getting a sense of your physical body and how it's doing today. Acknowledge where you are. Acknowledge mood, acknowledge mindset. Decide what kind of mood and mindset you wish to bring to your time on the mat. And take another 3 breaths to let it become more a part of you. Just staying aware of mood and mindset, the things you can control, with the feet really wide on the ground. As you breathe out, guide the knees all the way over towards the right. And as you move the knees towards the right, see if you can push the hips a little more towards the right. Push the left knee towards the floor, sending a stretch into the front of the left hip, the front of the right thigh. And breathe a little more into the left side. 1 really satisfying breath here. And then pressing into the feet, inhale to bring the knees back up to center. Guide them all the way over to the left as you exhale and push the right hip a little more towards the left side of the mat, right knee towards the floor, and take a deep breath into the right side body, even the back ribs on the right side. Use your inhale to bring the knees all the way back to the midline. And on your next breath in, reach the arms back behind you, extend the legs forward, stretch out on the mat, maybe even pointing the toes, fanning with the fingers. And as you exhale, slide the feet up onto the floor, maybe all the way in towards the belly, whichever side is more natural for you to roll towards that side. And continue to harbor the mindset and mood that you've chosen in the heart, in the body. And carry your choices with you as you start to rise up. And just coming through seated, we'll come into tabletop, and I really do recommend placing that blanket down to give yourself that extra little bit of padding for your precious cartilage in the knees. So once you have your extra bit of cushioning down, placing the palms down flat, curling the toes under right away, fanning out the fingers again, pressing down into nail beds. On your inhale, send belly down, see how cow pose feels. On the exhale, arch the spine for cat. Let the head just lull between the arms. 2 more, breathing in, feeling the chin lift, neck stretch. Exhale, arching the spine, squeezing triceps. 1 more, inhale, belly opens. And exhale, core grips. On the next inhale, come to neutral with the toes curled under. Swing the right shin off to the side. Kind of looks like you broke your leg, but you didn't. And then step the left foot to the back of the mat. Outer edge of the left foot is sealed to the floor. Right hand stays on the ground. Inhale, send that left arm up into the air. You're in a supported side plank. Press into the left pinky toe as you reach the left hand towards the top of the mat and breathe into the side body. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, bring the left hand down towards the mat. Come to the toes of the left foot. Right foot steps onto the mat and send it straight back into a plank position. Take a full breath in plank, puff the shoulders, squeeze the kneecaps, and then using knees if you need, come all the way down onto the front of the body. Once the body is down, set the hands as wide as you'd like. That lovely taking up space option for your wide arm cobra. Inhale, lift the heart up, try and pull the body to the front of the mat. Exhale, relax it down. Another 2, inhale, lift up, try and drag yourself forward, and exhale, relax. This one, as you rise, hold at the top and let the head just lull from side to side. Work out the neck as you push upper arm bones down and grip the abdominals to support this. 1 more breath. And slowly bring chin to center, bring body back down towards the floor. Interlace the fingers behind you, draw the shoulder blades together. Inhale, lift the legs, lift the chest, tuck the chin for 3. Overly emphasize the breath for 2. 1, exhale, releasing down, palms to floor, shift back to a child's pose. First forward fold of the practice, let it close the body, let the forehead be held by the ground, breathe into back ribs. And pressing into palms, inhale, rise into your tabletop position. Keeping the shins on the ground, or maybe you lift them up as you breathe out. Squeeze right upper arm and right hip together. Scrunch the side body. Inhale, center, exhale, left upper arm and left hip together. Scrunch side body. Continue working into side body. See how it feels to bend the elbows. Can you get more play, more scrunch? Moving into obliques. Maybe stick out a tongue, relax the jaw. 3, 2, 1. Once you've worked into the sides of you, come back towards neutral, toes curled under. Swing the left shin off to the side. Step the outer edge of the right foot to the back of the mat. Seal your right pinky toe to the floor. Send the right arm up into the air. And then reaching right hand to top of mat, can you feel the connection from foot to fingers? Pull the low ribs down as you squeeze right toes into the floor. Take a breath. On the out breath, swimming that right hand down, come to the toes of the right foot, left shin on the mat, step it back, plank position, this time holding plank for 3. What can you relax in this moment, be it face or thoughts? 2, 1, knees down if you need, slowly coming back onto the belly. This time, bringing the thumbs a little closer to you, draw shoulder blades together, isolate the mid-back as you inhale, lift from triceps and back muscles. And exhale, relax the body to the floor. Another 2, inhale, lift up, reach back through the toes. And exhale, soften down. No hands, all back, inhale. Hover the palms, draw shoulder blades together, lift the legs. You might stay or reach the arms forward alongside the ears as the shoulders go down the back, breathing 3. Again, you might stay or you might cactus the arms, draw the shoulder blades together for 2. 1, exhale, soften down, land on a cheek, bend the knees, let your shins wave to give a little love to the low back. Opportunities to sigh out the breath are there if you'd like. Guiding shins to center, palms to floor, push back to child's pose again. Make it slightly different. It can be as simple as bending the elbows, maybe you're stacking fists and resting forehead on fists. That pressure point between the eyebrows can feel kind of nice. Arms behind you. Choose a shape. Take a breath. From this softer state, placing hands by shins, inhale to stand on the knees. Make sure you have that extra cushioning. Really focus on drawing low ribs down. Option to curl toes under. Inhale, send the arms up into the air. Interlace the fingers. Release the index fingers. Soften shoulders. Breathe in to fill up. Exhale over towards the right until you get a stretch on the left side. Hold there as you squeeze upper inner legs. Breathe into left side. Chin away from chest. Squeeze the legs, even the glutes. Inhale back to center. Exhale over towards the left. Linger on the left side. Breathe into the right side. Maybe even looking towards ceiling, right shoulder out of ear. Inhale, using legs, pull body back to center. Sweep hands behind you. Interlace the fingers. Open up across the heart. Take a full inhale into the heart, lift the chin, maybe arms lift away from the back body, accentuate that stretch. And then as hands unlock, let the bum go back as the hands come forward, very gently placing the palms down, curling the toes under and enter into your first downward facing dog. Pedal out the legs, experience that down dog, just relaxing into the face into the jaw, pressing palms down, thumbs down, breathing. 3, 2, another chance to sigh if you need. So relaxing in down dog or working into core a bit more as you inhale, slowly visit plank shape, eyes looking past fingers. Exhale, hips draw you up and back, downward facing. 2 more. Inhale slowly towards plank. Be curious, how does it feel? Exhale, hips high and back. Again, inhale slowly towards plank. Notice if you're over efforting, what can you soften? Exhale, hips high and back. Softening the knees, looking towards the top of the mat. Take your time. Take little steps with the feet to the top of the mat. Experience where the stretch goes. Bending knees as you go. Coming into a forward fold at the top of the mat. See how it feels to soften knees and press the backs of the hands into the floor. Give the wrists a little bit of attention. Let the cheeks sag down towards the mat. Still keeping a sweet little bend in the knees as you inhale, lift the spine halfway, lengthen the back. Exhale, fold, soft bend in knees still. Again, inhale, lift the spine halfway, shoulder blades try and touch each other. Exhale, fold towards the ground. Slowly visit chair pose, sitting the bum back, reaching the arms forward, pressing down into heels. See if you can lift all 10 toes up, pressing the pinky toe down. And then exhaling, fold forward, hands touch down. As you inhale, step the left toes to the back end of the mat, placing the left kneecap down, option to place it on your blankie. Inhaling, sending the arms up into the air, finding that low lunge, pressing down into the right foot. On the exhalation, take the hands behind you, interlace the fingers, draw the shoulder blades together, puffing the heart. You might stay or snuggle the fists into the right hip. Send right ear towards right shoulder as you push the left shoulder down and out of the neck. Your choice. Breathe in, bring head to center first, send the knuckles down, take another inhale. And then exhaling, bringing hands down towards top of mat. Dome the fingers. Inhale, shifting the bum back, lift the toes up. Exhale, transition forward. 2 more, flossing out the hips. Inhale, toes lift up. Exhale, come forward. Or you can just be still if you need. Inhale. Exhale. Once that foot is down, hands on either side of that front foot, straighten the back leg, step the left foot forward beside the right. Align the feet to be parallel. Inhale at the spine, halfway flat back. Exhale, fold, soft bend in the knees. Sitting into chair again, make this one slightly different. Maybe you're sitting lower. Maybe you're cactusing the arms. Maybe you're lifting the toes or coming onto toes. Spice it up, if you will. And on an exhalation, fold forward, fingertips touch down. See how slowly you can step the right toes to the back of the mat. Sweetly place the kneecap down, add any padding that you need. Inhale, sending the arms up into the air, pressing down into the left big toe. Hips sink a little, left thigh bone back. On and out breath, hands behind you, place a different thumb on top as you interlace. Find little ways to integrate change. You might stay in center, flaring the heart forward, or snuggle the fists into the left hip. Send left ear to left shoulder as you push right shoulder down and out of the neck. Take a breath here. Exhaling, head to center. Inhale, sending the knuckles down, breathing in. And then on the out breath, bringing finger pads to floor. Inhaling to shift the body back, keep a micro bend in the left knee. Exhale, coming forward or just stay stationary. Inhaling, shifting back. Exhaling, coming forward. Last one, breathe in. And breathe out. Hands plugged firmly down, straightening the right leg. Step the right foot forward beside the left. As you inhale, feel the length of the spine. Halfway up. Exhale, fold, soft bend in the knees. On the next inhale, reach the arms all the way up into the air. This time, interlace the fingers. Maybe you push the palms up towards the ceiling. Maybe you stay with Venus Mudra, pointing the index finger up into the air. You choose, as you exhale, lean towards the right as you dig the toes into the floor like you're digging them into dirt. Inhale, slowly back up to center. Exhale, over towards the left, feet working, kneecaps squeezing. Inhale, back up. Again, exhale, over towards right. Inhale, back up one more time on the left. Inhaling back up, and then as you breathe out, taking hands behind you, interlace the fingers, send the knuckles down, you might stay. Or snuggle the fists into the right hip. Send right ear towards right shoulder, push the left shoulder down, you might dip chin to chest. Give the neck a little bit of love. Inhale. Tilt the head back to center, bringing the fist over towards the left hip, and then send left ear towards left shoulder. Right shoulder pushes down. Breathe into the chest a bit more, accentuate upper back stretch. And gently draw the head back to the midline, sending the knuckles down. Unlock the hands, palms can face forward, feet gripping the floor. Close the eyes for a moment. Take this time to shift the gaze inward, coming back to mood and mindset, coming back to physical sensation. And carry with you the mood you would like to establish, that you know you need as you move through Sun Salutation A. Pressing down through the feet on an inhale, send the arms reaching up into the air. On an exhale, dive through the hips, soft bend in the knees. Inhale at the spine, halfway flat back. Exhaling, placing hands down, stepping back, strong plank shape. You might use the knees, chaturanga nice and slow. Inhale through either cobra or up dog. Exhale, coming through the knees or swinging the hips back, visiting downward facing dog. Pressing thumbs down more. If you need to move around in the down dog, if you're feeling fidgety, definitely acknowledge that. Maybe you're coming towards stillness. 3, 2, 1. Looking to the top edge of the mat, step, walk, or spring your way forward. As you inhale at the spine, halfway flat back. Exhale, fold, soft bend in the knees. Inhale, reach the arms up as feet press down. Exhaling, hands towards heart. Second time. Inhale, stretch above. Exhale, dive slowly through core strength. Inhale at the spine, halfway, push top of head forward. Exhaling, hands meet the mat, stepping or springing back. Chaturanga, slow and deliberate. Inhale into the back bend of your choosing. Exhale, use core strength to pull body back through air, downward facing dog. Access the breath. Those options to breathe out of the mouth are there. Release heat, energy. Working from our downward facing dog, getting a bit of a standing sequence in. On the next inhale, lift the right leg up into the air. As you breathe out, bring the knee in towards the nose. As you inhale, send the leg high and back again. And then rising onto left tippy toes, see how slowly using hip flexor you can step the right foot forward between the hands. Help the shin forward if it needs it. Left knee has a micro bend. Inhale, rising up into your high lunge. Take a moment here, settling into the legs, into the strength of the legs, and then breathing out, take the hands behind you, interlace the fingers, holding here for 3. What can you soften? 2. So bring attention to the left heel. See how smoothly and sneakily, I don't know if that's a word, but oh well, spin the left heel down, open up warrior 2. Wiggle, squiggle the stance a little bit wider if you need. Left pinky toe gripping floor. Right knee tracking to the center of the right foot. Once you feel steady and strong, reverse the torso, leaning back. Inhaling to glide up, breathing out, hands down to either side of the top foot. Inhale, step back into your plank position. Maybe you work a vinyasa. Maybe you need more gentleness and you lift to down dog. We'll meet in down dog in 3. 2. 1. Inhale, send that left leg up into the air. Breathing out, track the knee in towards the nose, puffing shoulders. Inhale, send that left leg high and back. Use the whole body, arms, legs, and core to step the left foot to the top of the mat. Spread the left toes. Inhaling, take your time as you rise into the high lunge. Right knee has a bit of a bend. On the out breath, take the hands behind you, choose the weird grip, the funky one, different thumb on top, puff open the heart here for 3. Already shifting awareness to the right heel for 2. 1, right heel to the floor, spin open warrior 2, find a wider stance if you need, and give a little less effort in the posture. It's counterintuitive, but find a middle ground of effort, one where breath takes priority over muscling into the shape. Keeping legs solid, upper body fluid, reverse the torso, leaning back. Inhale to glide up, breathing out, take the hands down to the top of the mat. Inhaling, step back, plank, hold plank position. Roll to outer edge of left foot, arch of right foot, send the right arm up into the air. Maybe use forearm for side plank, that opportunity to reach the right hand forward. As you press into the feet, lift the hips. Can you feel stretch from ankle to armpits? Breathing out, right hand comes down, roll to outer edge of right foot, arch of left foot, send the left arm up. You might use the forearm. Reaching that left hand towards the top of the mat, lift the hip. Feel a connection of side body from foot to fingers. And breathing out, bringing that hand back down, coming in towards center, taking an inhale here. Do you need the flow? Do you need a down dog? Answer the call of what the body is asking for, meeting in down dog in 3. 2. 1, begin to walk the hands slowly towards the back of the mat. Once you are there, working the forward fold, arms relaxed, head heavy. And then keeping some nice rootedness in the feet, sit into chair pose with that same mindset of trying a little bit less, not overly exerting yourself here. Press down through the right foot quite a bit. Grip the right toes into the floor. Don't think, just move. Press into the right foot. Bring the left heel up and in towards the glute. Reach for the left shin. Stretch out the quadricep. Eyes on one spot. Kick foot and hand or ankle and hand into one another. Pressing down through the right big toe. 3. If you want to go to dancer's pose, I won't stop you. 2. If you are in dancer's pose, start to make your way out of it. Bend the right knee. Reduce the kick between the hand and the foot. How gently can you place the left foot on the floor? Controlled transitions. Press into the left foot, bringing the right heel up and in towards the glute. Reach for the foot. Find that nice connection between hand and foot. Push pelvis forward, tailbone down. Grip low belly to accentuate the stretch, eyes on one spot. And if you want to dance, go for it. Oh, and I had Whitney Houston's I Want to Dance with Somebody in my head. Good song. Bend the left knee, and then without flinging, use control of hamstring to step foot on floor. Inhale, sit into chair. Seal it with a chair. Exhale, fold forward, hands to floor. Once you're folded, crawling the hands back into your down dog. It might feel nice to work the flow here. It might feel nice just to relax in down dog. There's no right or wrong way to go. There's just what you need in the moment. Breathing in down dog. 3, 2, 1. Visit child's pose. Another chance to integrate little bits of change, whether that's bending elbows, arms back, a different cheek, a sighing breath. Acknowledging that only constant change. And from your child's pose, let the head be heavy. Let it be the last thing to come up as you roll up and out of this shape. Bringing the legs out in front of you, come right into a butterfly pose. Getting into a bit of an inner thigh stretch, a hip stretch, holding onto the feet, lifting the heart up nice and tall. You might sit on a blanket, a block, a cushion, whatever you have close by, some books. You might stay lifted or you might hinge forward. If you want a little bit more, you might crawl the hands over towards the right, reaching the left fingers out a little bit further. If that's too much, you can always stay in center. If you're on the left side, just start to crawl the hands over toward, or the right side rather, to the left side. Reach the right hand out a little further, pressing into feet, squeeze the glutes. And then starting to walk the hands back towards center, bringing the chest back up. Use the hands to collect the legs together, feet wide on the ground, hands behind you, letting the knees sway from side to side. And then after you have swayed, knees to center, coming down onto the back. Getting a bit of a stretch in for the back of the legs. Extend the feet straight up into the air and bring the hands onto the backs of the legs. Think of pushing the thigh bones down into the floor, and maybe you start to bring the legs towards you. Soft bend in the knees, flex the feet to get a nice calf stretch without letting the low back lift up so that you keep the stretch in the back of the legs. Belly breaths here, tuck the chin slightly. Get that last little portion of the neck to lengthen out. You might just work this forward fold on the back for a little bit longer, especially if you feel some tightness back here, or start to bend the knees for a happy baby pose. Play around with it, rock and roll if you'd like, or maybe stationary, still using thigh bones to push hips down into the floor. Sign breath. Nice alternative is holding the ankles and then rolling the feet out as you move around. Just finding sneaky ways to work the tiny parts of you. And then starting to collect the legs together, bringing the feet onto the ground. You might come back to supine butterfly pose. You might have the knees resting against one another, hands on the body. And even after just 30 minutes of movement, it really does alter the mind and mood. So as you close the eyes, remembering the choice that you made, the mood and mindset that you decided to carry with you. Constantly coming back to those things, whether it's a mindset of gratitude, of presence, just leaning into that acknowledgement of choice. Face relaxing, breath deepening. Being sure to offer gratitude towards self for making the choice to come to the mat. You need to just lie in stillness and continue to absorb the result of the practice. Give yourself permission just to be here. Only moving fingers and toes when it starts to make sense. Only rolling the head from side to side when it makes sense. That option to reach whichever arm back behind you and rolling towards that side of the body. But again, if you need more time to just be and stay in that practice of just being, enjoying stillness, and eventually coming towards a comfortable seat. So thank you very much for joining for 30 minutes of flow, of movement, and hopefully peace. We went over a little bit, and I knew we would, and that's probably going to keep happening. Sorry, not sorry. But be sure to continue to check in with the schedule. We're offering Zoom classes. I'll be here again on Thursday night for happy hour at 6 o'clock. That one will definitely go over 30 minutes. And yeah, looking forward to still being here with you guys. It really is the only constant, that change. Thank you guys so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Love sharing the practice with you guys together yet apart. And continue to take extra good care of yourself. Thanks for the hearts. And sending love. Be well, wash your hands, take good care, drink wine. It's afternoon now. Thanks, guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.